Gothy Chris Williams here of Volks Kindred, and today we'll be talking about a couple things. It might be a longer video, but I feel it's necessary. I've been slacking on my videos for a while. Been going through some stuff with work and whatnot, but real quick, new background. I'm actually at me and one of my brother's ranches. Farms. It's his property, but these are my chickens. I'll be talking more about them here shortly. Got some, I have 14 of them right now. Unfortunately, had to put one down due to illness, but it's definitely something important regarding what we're talking about today is the 9 noble virtues. Many people will argue that this is a modern invention to the heathen faith, and to that I agree. It definitely is. The ancient ancestors who practiced Norse paganism, Germanic paganism, did not really have a list of noble virtues or anything of the sort. This is more of a guidelines on how we should live as heathens in a modern society where morality has been so long defined by Christian practice. First things first on it, it's rather simple as courage. Being brave in the face of adversity and overcoming it. Discipline is the second. Being disciplined enough to stick to your guns and not get distracted, not push away from what you're trying to go about doing. Staying disciplined to it. Fidelity. Fidelity is the third, and this is, exactly as what the word means, but it extends more than beyond your spouse. It extends to your family, your kin, everybody that you owe frith to, which we talked about in a previous video. Honor. I believe we've talked about that as well. If we haven't, that merits a whole nother video to explain further, though I'm pretty sure we have discussed it. Being honorable. Hospitality. Hospitality is huge. Give the shirt off your back to those in need. Opening your door and your hearth to any and all who are deserving of it, whether you know they are or not. It's super important that you show hospitality. It's simple. You treat others the way you want to be treated kind of stuff, but industriousness. This is one of my more favorite ones. Providing for yourself in a way. Actually, the next three pretty much are hand in hand. Industriousness, perseverance, and self-reliance are the next three. They all go hand in hand as far as I'm concerned. It goes into making the best of your situation, industriousness. As simple as, I don't have the part to fix my truck. Instead of asking for help or trying to buy the part, find a way to make it yourself, fix it yourself, do it yourself, relying on yourself. Self-reliance, one of the other ones I mentioned. Not always asking for other people's help. Not that asking for help is wrong, but pushing to take care of things on your own. It gives a sense of satisfaction when you actually do achieve something that you did 100% yourself, such as my chickens. Now they provide me, my family, and my close kin with endless supplies of food. And that's super important to the self-reliance and perseverance. Perseverance is paramount as well. You persevere through adversity, much like discipline. You overcome whatever life has to throw at you. And let's all face it, life throws a lot at us. Not just as modern-day heathens, but just as people in general. Life is difficult, life is hard, and as heathens and just as strong individuals, we need to become experts at persevering through adversity. And the last one is truth. Truth is probably one of the harder ones, in my opinion, but it goes back to childhood. We're all taught don't lie. But in the context of the 9 Noble Virtues, it goes beyond that. It's more than just not lying and being honest. It's being honest when it's not easy to be. When being honest causes you more trouble than good. I mean, obviously, blatant honesty can sometimes be a problem, but all in all, nobody trusts a liar, and it's not honorable. Furthermore, abiding by somebody who is dishonest, allowing their dishonesty to persevere or continue is not seeking truth, and it's not honorable either. And that's where truth comes in as one of the 9 Noble Virtues, the last of the 9 Noble Virtues. So we talked about these things, and now I'm going to put it into some personal perspective, probably for the first time in one of my videos. I hope. I try not to get too personal. I've always been interested in agriculture, livestock, even before I was heathen. I prefer this lifestyle over any other lifestyle. It's a personal preference, but I feel most achieved when all this was built with my own bare hands. Yeah, I had some help. It was very good help. But when you build everything with your own 2 hands, you get a sense of satisfaction. And more than just the satisfaction, you get a sense of pride in your workmanship. And you know that you're taking care of your family. You're doing something more than just picking up a paycheck to take care of your family. Don't get me wrong. Getting those paychecks, due to the way our modern society operates, is exceedingly important. But how the food gets on your table, when it comes from your own 2 bare hands like this, when you raised it right out the soil, when you did everything, it just feels so much more satisfactory. I've often wondered, I grew up, as you could probably guess, in a outdoorsy, very country atmosphere, and many individuals in that community are Christian, which is fine. But when faced with this faith, heathenry, I've been surprised at how many turn away when, as we just read the 9 Noble Virtues, they coincide almost perfectly with the way most country people wish to live and wish to raise their families. Interesting food for thought, I guess, but just some personal stuff, I guess. Oh, which reminds me about my work-related issues. I am currently unemployed, therefore you won't be seeing any Volkskindred advertisements on YouTube for a while, because I had a pride. Paramount, I had disagreement with my employer due to disrespect he was showing me and my family, and I would not put up for it because, well, obviously, as you've seen some of my videos, respect, honor, truth, these are important things to me, and family is huge. So when an individual comes to me and literally says they do not give a flying F about my wife, yeah, that strikes a chord with me. And when I voice my concerns or my problems with it, it may or may not have cost me my job. It cost me my job. So, perseverance. I am now persevering with mounting debt to get through and take care of my family, find other work, and hope for the best. But above and beyond hope, I'm working hard to do it. So if my YouTube videos are lacking, that is primarily why. I am fighting to take care of myself, my family, and my kin. Tune in next time. I got a couple videos on my mind. Not sure, like I said, when I'll get them out. But if you like my videos, please like them. If you like to hear more, please subscribe. See y'all next time.